last time you saw gas for $1.23?
Oh my God. But I filled my tank up maybe a week and a half ago, and it's still full. Because I only leave my house once a week. Once a week. And that's a traumatic experience for me just to leave the house. Because it's like, okay, I don't want to touch anything. I don't want to touch my face. Nobody. And I just, when I'm out, I try to get everything that I need so I don't have to go back out.
Have you had any like horror stories going out or seen any craziness?
No.
I guess that's a blessing. I heard one story. I was listening to a podcast this morning, and she said she was in Target. Oh. And she was completely gloved. She had on her face mask. She had on her gloves. And there was a woman that, maybe she was just upset that day, but the girl asked her, hey, can you step back a little bit? You're a little close to me, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And she said the woman just went off on her, tried to fight her, called her everything but a child of God. And then she had like something was going on with her anyway. Like she had one of them trachea things or maybe like a ventilator.
Oh, lady, you trying to get beat up.
She said they had to pull that woman like out of the store. So it's getting crazy out here. It's getting crazy out here.
I think people are just upset and frustrated, and they want to take that anger and frustration out on somebody. I know that Tiara will be in this house or apartment. I will be in this apartment probably for another few weeks because I will not be going out there and exposing myself to the virus unnecessarily. It can wait. Okay, yes, we want to go to brunch. Yes, we want to go to dinner. Yes, we want to go to happy hour. Yes, we want to get our nails done.
Happy hour.
Yes, we want to get our nails done. Yes, we want to get our hair done, but it's not worth the risk.
Look, I don't know about y'all, but these Lee press-on nails are working for me. So
yeah,
I'm good for a minute. I'm gonna pop these off tomorrow and put on a pretty new color.
Adjusted to them, and I'm now used to them, and I have another color.
Why do you have to get adjusted to them? They're the same as what you used to have.
No, acrylic nails are more durable, and these are thinner.
For me, I think these are more durable. You know how easily I break my nails.
You had gel nails.
Well, I went back to acrylic right at the end.
Oh, okay.
And I was
and then these will pop off. Like one day I was washing dishes.
Like you using enough glue because mine have not popped off. They're just starting to lift now.
Well, yeah, I was washing dishes, and then it was like, boop. And I had to go find it and just glued it back on. But I think they're cute. I got some pink ones I'm gonna try later in the week.
Do that again.
You know how girls be when they get their nails done.
No, I think that's how you be. The rest of us just walk out the shop and go to our car.
They're like, so, how you doing?
And we don't take 12 selfies afterwards either.
You can see my nails, yes. But I will tell you this. Somebody asked me out on a date Friday.
Oh.
I'm like, no, I'm not ready to be out there yet.
Ooh.
I'm not ready. Sorry.
Somebody asked me on a date for Friday. I mean, I wouldn't go, but it would be nice to be asked.
I'm like, it's a little too soon. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to make it. Maybe in 2 weeks.
So you think 2 weeks will be enough?
I want to see what everybody else is doing, and I want to see if they get sick. And I want to see
what make them the guinea pigs.
Yeah, of course.
I see.
I want to see what the governor is going to say after opening everything back up. Let's see what the president going to say.
He's very confused and sends out a lot of conflicting information.
I don't really keep up with the news that much. I did see it on social media probably like an hour ago, and I didn't really look into it, but people want to be back out there.
I get it, but I love my life more than I love my nails and my hair. Trust me, yes. I am ready, more than ready to take these twists out of my hair because they are literally hanging on by a thread. Like it's, I have the hat on to conceal the edges. I don't even know what's going on with those. I tried. I ain't done nothing to my edges probably in a month.
Well, it still looks good.
It's an illusion.
I think it looks fine.
It's an illusion, girl, because once you get in there,
I think it looks fine.
Yep.
And thank goodness I have this short haircut because I cut my hair really, really short a couple months ago, and now it's growing a little bit, but it's not too long. It looks good.
And you doing it yourself?
I've been doing my own hair, and I trim the back and the sides.
Or you could be a hairstylist after all of this.
You know, I could do hair a little bit when I was younger.
What kind of hair?
I used to do my mom, my sister, some people from my childhood. Adults, I used to do their hair. Adults let me do their hair. You know, I used to do like the twist and flexi rods and flat iron.
None of that. And you know, all the men in my family, on my father's side of the family, are all actual hairstylists, not barbers. Female hairstylists.
You can't do your hair.
Girl can't put a twist, a braid, a curl.
I think that if you actually tried, you could do it.
I don't have the patience.
Try.
I don't have the patience. I feel like certain things are made for certain people, and I don't feel like I'm creative in that way. And I don't have the hair takes patience, especially black women's hair.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Especially natural hair.
Especially natural hair.
It's so thick
and it's full. So much.
Yes.
Like even just when I wash my hair, it's a day's process, and I feel like I need to nap afterwards. So.
Yeah. That was one of the reasons I cut my hair, because I couldn't do it no more.
You fly now, girl.
Thank you.
You got the attitude to match. Come on, short hair.
I did change a little bit after I got my hair cut.
But I think that happens. It kind of shed a new you. I like it though, girl.
It gave me confidence. Actually, gained confidence when I cut my hair, because you have to embrace who you are. You have to embrace your beauty.
It shows you.
Yes.
Like now you don't have the hair.
I don't have anything to cover it up. This is me. So I have to embrace who I am when I have the short hair. And
I told you it was beautiful. Short hair, long hair, braids, twists. I've always thought you're beautiful. So.
And I feel like men take me more seriously with this haircut. Yes.
So that is going to be a topic that we are definitely going to get into. I don't think we'll do it today, but we're definitely going to get into, and we've talked about it before, how men are attracted to you by, or the different men are attracted to you by different hairstyles.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Yes, because when I had my long braids, I attracted a different kind of man, and with short hair, I attract a different kind of man.
With my locks, I attracted a different.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
But it goes to show you, less is more. You don't have to do all of that.
And that goes for the ladies and the men. Less is more. You do not have to do all the extra. It's not necessary.
Right.
Be you. Have your beauty come out, like she said. Confidence.
Beauty. Yes. Yes. Less is more.
Here is something else I saw that was ridiculous today. Now I know that it is very difficult being in quarantine right now, especially for you young children that may be watching. I don't discriminate.
The babies or the teenagers?
The teenagers.
Okay.
I think it's probably worse for them because they're used to being able to get, out and about. So this poor little girl, Prince William County, where is that? Florida? It seemed like something like this would happen in Florida. Little mama was playing a game of hide and seek. This is a teenager. She's probably 15, I'd say, maybe even 16. During a game of hide and seek, little mama decides to hide inside a washing machine. That's a washing machine. And you put your clothes in, put your detergent in. She decided to get her teenage ass in this washing machine. First of all, why are they playing hide and seek?
Look, they are really trying to get her out.
Here is the kicker though.
How'd she get stuck?
Because she got stuck, they had to call the fire department. The fire department to get her out.
This video is hilarious.
Look, it is.
She got
four people.
Firefighters.
4 firefighters trying to get this little girl.
Wow.
And again, y'all understand, this is not like a 2-year-old baby who didn't know any better. This is a teenager. I'm telling you, she's probably 15, could even be 16 years old. And she got.
But what's even funnier is one of her family members recorded her.
Oh, I would have recorded everything. I would have recorded.
Okay, how can you get in but you can't get out?
That's a good question.
I never understood that. How can you get into a space but can't get out?
Like how kids get their heads stuck in like that stairwell thing.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I never did that. But
if you can slide in, you can slide out.
That sounds dirty. What are we talking about?
Yeah, we're not going there.
Ooh.
We're not going there. We're talking about getting stuck in places.
Let me see. What else is asinine stuff? I bookmarked that a couple of times just because of the stupidity of it.
She looks so sad.
What? And look yeah, you can tell even just by the little picture. She's old enough to know better.
Why would you can't even close the lid, so you're going to be found.
Needless to say, she lost the game of hide and seek. I'm just, Jesus. What? This is the one right here.
Oh, okay, Snoop Dogg.
Found another one. Oh, y'all can't see that. Snoop Dogg set to release new wine line this summer. You think it's gonna have cannabis in it? God, I hope so.
Can they do that?
I feel like if anybody could, Uncle Snoop.
I don't think they can do that. If that was legal, then it would have been done.
Depending on where he does it. It's legal in Cali and is it Denver?
But do you really want to drink wine with cannabis in it?
Yes.
I ain't trying to be laid out.
Yes.
I don't want to be laid out.
But it would. I imagine the wine wouldn't be as harsh as that's like drinking a glass of red wine. It would probably be light and.
I'm gonna pass on that. I just like regular wine. You know, give me a.
Have you ever tried wine with cannabis in it?
No.
Then how you know you don't like it?
Because I don't want it. It's not right.
I done told you about saying you don't like stuff if you ain't never tried it.
I don't want it.
Oh, Lord.
Give me my wine with my 11 to 15% alcohol content. You know, around 13%. I'm good. This wine right here is perfect.
We gotta talk about why we doing this. Don't nobody ever care, but don't nobody care about that stuff.
Okay.
Why we doing the podcast?
Well, why did you start this podcast? Why
did I start the podcast?
Let me say this before you go into it.
Okay.
January 2020 was a hard month for you. I feel like that month transformed your life. So do you want to kind of address that first? And share your story.
I think I honestly don't even think it was just January. I think my life has kind of been on a weird my life has kind of just been on a weird turn, I think, even since maybe the end of 2018.
Okay.
I had some friendships that ended. I had some, relationships that ended. And I think at that point, and these were things that I thought that would last, because they've been going on for so long in my life. I just assumed this was something I was going to take to death, and that did not happen. And it was such a jolt to me that I really didn't know how to cope with it. So I think for the majority of 2019, and you may not even notice, I think I was just kind of coasting through. Just kind of going by the,
I can see that.
Doing the motions. And I'm going to go hang out with the girls. I really wasn't always feeling it, but I knew I needed to get out.
Going.
Keep going, keep moving, keep doing something. And so, as we know, around November, I had the surgery. And I had a lot of downtime. Because y'all were working and y'all couldn't just come see me just because I was, down for a little bit. But during that time, I came up with the idea of the podcast because, with you guys, we have, I think, such phenomenal conversations. Whether it be just something silly and stupid we're talking about or just something very important and, emotional and mental that we're talking about. I just think we have the best conversations, and we've had conversations into the wee hours of the morning. So as I was sitting here with all this downtime on my hands, I was like listening to a lot of podcasts, and honestly, I did not understand podcasts at first. These things have been out for probably a decade now, and I could be over exaggerated, but quite a long time. And I was like, okay, so is this radio? Is this what is a podcast? It's basically an informal or informational video like what we're doing right here. So I was like, you know what? I kept seeing these little videos. I was like, we could do that. Get us a camera, definitely a bottle of wine, and some glasses, and we could absolutely do a podcast. Right. So that's where it came from. It literally was, and I did want to always be in the radio when I was younger. It just wasn't, that's not what we were kind of raised to do. And I didn't know anybody that was in radio, so I didn't have a mentor in that. So I figured it's about to be a new decade. Why not start something new? If it goes great, great. If it doesn't, I can't say that I didn't put my all into it. So here we are. I have been working super, super hard, as you know, trying to get this thing put together.
I've never seen her so passionate and dedicated to anything like this, and it's just to watch her put this together and invest the time and effort. I'm so proud of her. I am so proud of my best friend. She's really making her dream come alive. And people talk all the time. Well, I want to do this, I want to do that. But she said what she wanted to do. She wanted to start a podcast, and she's doing it. Sis did it.
Well, Sis is working on it. We're still in the process of it. Like, I don't know how this is gonna go, but it was. I think one word that you said that kind of brings it all together is the passion part. I never had anything that I was just completely and totally passionate about. I mean, I'm a very hard worker. If you know me, I'm getting up and going to work every single day. No thoughts about it. But just having something creative that I can say that I put my hands on and I did this was mine. I've never done anything like that. I didn't think that I was the creative person.
Look at you.
This comes from a lot of YouTube videos and Pinterest and Instagram, and I'm telling you, that's like going to college.
Education is free now.
Yo,
it's on YouTube.
If you want to learn anything, I mean anything, go on YouTube. I'm sure y'all know that, but my goodness, anything that I was trying to figure out with this podcast, I definitely learned on YouTube.
Yep.
And YouTube will also, with all of that, will have you broke.
But she feel like she got to get all this equipment.
I do, because I want it to look nice. Like, we absolutely could have just recorded this on the phone.
iPhone.
And we absolutely could have.
You want it to be professional. If you're gonna do something, do it.
But
and do it the right way.
That was another thing. I said, if I'm gonna do this, especially now, I'm gonna go all in. So that way, if, you know, knock on wood, it does not happen, I can't say that I didn't put my all into it.
Right.
Why you decide to join? And don't say because I made you.
No. Because I don't do anything I don't want to do. But I thought that when we have conversations, it's so funny. Our conversations are funny. We can just flow off each other for hours. And I talk to Syneca almost every day. We on FaceTime, we're calling each other.
We talk to each other every day. It's not almost every day.
So our conversations flow naturally. So why not share it with people? And when we hang out with people, they think we are just the funniest duo. So I'm like, why not? Why not share our conversations with the world? This is my best friend. I'm gonna support her. This is something I support. She's doing it right. This is not some rinky dink, something she threw together. She is investing money, effort, time. So I am going to support her. And again, we are just a good duo. We have another person who's supposed to be here with us, but she couldn't make it tonight. So we're a good trio. But me and Syneca, we do flow off each other really, really good. So this is why I'm supporting her, because I think that she is going to body this.
Oh, I love how you use the trendy term. Yes, she gonna body it.
Yes.
Well, just to give you guys kind of an idea of what I think we kind of did already, but what we're going to be talking about on the podcast literally is just our lives and what we have to deal with, because it should be a comic strip what we have to deal with. A lot of it focusing on just being in our mid to 30s. Excuse me.
Repeat that, please.
Mid-30s.
I don't have a problem being in my mid-30s. I am blessed.
You're not really in your mid-30s.
Yes, I am in my mid-30s. What do you call it? I'm in my mid-30s.
I think I'm in my mid-30s.
Both of us are in our mid-30s.
You can still claim early 30s.
No. We're okay, y'all. We only 2 years apart. She feel like she my grandmother.
I feel like it.
And she's not. That's
when you hear hear the ages together though.
She acts old.
Okay, so before we got cut off, I'm still trying to figure out how to use my fancy, expensive new camera. We were talking about our vast age differences. And how so much older I am than you.
Different. She's 2 years older than me. You would think that this woman is my mother, and she's not. 2 years.
Let's see. How will I forget you? You know, we've had a debate about.
She don't know how old she is. She's been posting her wrong age on Instagram and did it multiple times.
No, everybody noticed it, but nobody said it to me. So
how you don't know how old you are?
I don't really have an excuse for it. I don't have an excuse for it. I wish I did. You know what's funny? Talking about older women. This gave me hope. I found another IG video that I came across. Let's see. Oh, I saved it. I can't remember to start saving these for this one.
Save it to your collection.
Yeah, so when we start talking about it. So, okay, here it is. 68-year-old Nigerian woman gives birth to twins after 4 IVF attempts.
Wow. That's not right.
Why?
Because that's a lot of kids, and you only got about a good 10 years left on this earth.
So you said she only gonna make it to 78?
That's a huge possibility.
Oh my god.
Let's be realistic.
I would say it might be just a tiny bit selfish.
Yes, because who's gonna raise 4 kids for you?
She had twins.
When you die.
She had twins.
Oh.
But it took 4 IVF treatments. I get where you was going with that. It's okay. I got your back. Go ahead. Keep going.
Who gonna raise those babies for you? How old was her husband?
I mean, she was 68, so
that's too much. That's selfish.
I promise you, when I'm 68, I won't try to do.
Please don't, because I'm not helping you.
Oh my god,
no. 68.
Well, like you said, you'll be 66.
Nope.
But you still have that sassy haircut. We're gonna turn it down for the evening. I think we've talked enough for this first episode. How do you feel about the first episode?
I think it went well.
You think it went well?
We bounce off each other very well.
She got no rhythm.
You know what? She say that, but I do. I do. It ain't like hers, but I can do a 1-2-step.
I don't have the rhythm I used to. I'll say that.
Well,
I used to be able to get down and do the damn thing. Yeah, I got bad knees or something.
I was just telling her earlier, my ankle hurt. It's cracking and everything.
I got bad knees, bad ankles.
My goodness,
it's cold out here. All y'all 2000, when y'all was twerking in the club, we can't do that no more. We can't do it no more.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like I'm young, but when you watch like Instagram and just reality TV,
don't it make you feel old?
I'm like, these people are like 20, 21.
Yes.
So am I really like 13, 14 years older than you?
We are, my love.
Yeah, I'm still young.
Yeah, we could be. Look, if we was real hot in the tail, we could be some of these kids' mamas. Ooh, I'm just saying, think about it.
No, thank you.
Thoughts?
No, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.